And again, like, I'm sorry to be poo-pooing on this game, but like this game is like really testing my patience.
Well, it's a beautiful game, but it has its issues for sure.
Whereas, like, I just recorded like a nice bulk of the last story, and I was just like, I could do a few more.
Turn around.
Okay, so that doesn't shove him. All right, folks, welcome back to some more of A Boy and His Blob.
Blob.
I mean, we just move in wherever.
I know, he really does just make himself comfortable.
He's like a damn Goldilocks. It's like, this one's just right. Come on, Blob, be my pillow. Blob's like, here's the thing. How about I sleep and you be the pillow?
Yeah.
You useless husk.
I've always wondered, like, is that a normal thing to do? Like status quo of, like, what people would do, like, if they go into this new environment and then they would just, like, make themselves at home? Or am I just so riddled with anxiety that it would be like, oh my God, I can't touch anything. This isn't mine. Like, I can't sleep here. Like, is that just my anxiety or, like, is that normal?
Yeah, I have no idea, because I sure as hell would be like, this isn't my home.
Yeah.
This isn't my bed.
Like, first of all, I would be almost grossed out to be like, I don't know the last time they washed the sheets. I don't know what they do in this bed. I don't know who this belongs to. Like...
See, I'm just like, I don't feel safe. Something could kill me in my sleep.
Oh, see, I'm like, is it clean?
I gotcha. Is it nice and tidy and sanitized?
Is it clean?
Well, my guess is here the answer is no, because this is an old...
Abandoned factory.
Yeah. Well, it's not abandoned, because it's run by, like, the evil blobs now.
Oh, okay.
It's a... From what I've gathered, like, this was an actual, like, castle, and the evil blob turned it into a factory.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you have one of those nice, like, Lion King monkey moments.
Yeah. Only I'm stuck in a loop.
Oh, God.
Because this was thought well. Oh, come on, leave me alone. Because, like, I need him to move forward
I know,
a little bit.
I see you running inside the ball.
But, like, I'm ricocheting.
Jesus Christ, I'm gonna throw up.
There.
Death.
We'll just start over.
We'll just kill him.
God.
No, you fool. We're gonna kill him.
Simba, too. Great idea! Who needs a king?
No king, no king, la 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 la.
Idiots! There will be a king. Hey, but you said I will be king, and it's just like,
Oh.
shit.
Well.
Whee! Isn't this game fun?
I'm just watching. You'd think that there would be like a gyroscope inside the ball. So that boy would just be like still.
Yeah, and the ball itself would roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't imagine that being fun.
He's like, I'm gonna throw up.
It's like, Blob, help, stop, help, not good.
I mean, he's gonna have some serious like hematomas.
Possibly. Okay, no, I gotta gain momentum there. You gotta gain just enough momentum to make the jump.
Why does he keep dying like midway through?
Because, like, I went too fast, so I ricocheted off the wall. And then the other time I didn't go fast enough, and I just... Wah! See, there you go.
Okay.
You're supposed to just, like, poing right in there. You're not supposed to smack off the wall. You silly goose. I don't know. I'm at the point where this game where I'm just like, I want to finish it because I'll be damned if this game beats me.
Yeah. And you're so close.
But there's also like, nobody watches this. Nobody cares. Nobody would know if you just stopped. And then there's just a voice that's like, I would know. All right. There we go. Oh, shit.
I love how sometimes he runs and then other times he's like, my legs are tired. Woo, 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 woo. Like,
take it away, Blob. You got this, kid. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. I can't do it. Ay, 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 ay. That's a little better.
makes me think of Dad loving it.
Which part?
The whenever the old gypsy woman is explaining to Renfield that he shouldn't go to the castle.
Mm-hmm.
And she just like grabs her throat and she's like, "It will be your doom." Like,
Shit. No, not again. Come on, move. There we go. Fucking.
time to die.
Oh my god. Wait. Move. Move. Fucking go. There we go. Challenge complete.
So with this game, you said it's just like the touchy mechanics that just really kill it for you.
Yeah. It's a lot of factors. It's like there's physics, so it's just like you could be like just slightly off and it'll do exactly what you don't want it to do. And I'm just like, well, that's nice. And it's like it gives you these beams these jelly beans to experiment with. And then it takes most of them away depending on the level. So it's kind of like we have a way we want the level to go. So we're going to give you the beans that we thought of.
Okay.
Instead of just like, maybe
kind
there's
of letting
some, like, yeah, letting me experiment and like use the beans and be like, oh, that'd be good for this bean. Oh no, I don't have this bean anymore. All right, I can only use this bean. Like there's a particular part later on where like I don't have a basic like trampoline bean. So I screw up and I get stuck and I have to die. When really it's just like if you just give me the fucking bean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have fell down in that area. Whereas like why if you're gonna get rid of the bean, why is that area there to begin with?
Right.
So like it's just a very frustrating game that like I've gone through phases of just starting out and I'm just like, okay, interesting. Oh, this is challenging. Oh, this is horseshit.
Okay. I'm wondering if it's like, if this is the type of game where it's like you have to trial and error.
Yeah, that's definitely
And,
what it is. Because like this is the new shield jelly bean. Ah, fuck. And that is my fault. So like if I press the wrong button and like smack,
Yeah.
that's my fault. But if I'm just like, okay, you got to do it like this, and my timing is just a pinch off, oh, come on.
I feel like if he's holding the shield, it should cover him.
No, he got to hold it in front of him like that. There we go. That's how you do it. Okay. Boing. There you go. Oh, for God's sakes.
Like that.
But no, see, I have the trampoline. So, like, it's not a complete loss. If I didn't have the trampoline, I'd be like, well, fuck.
Yeah.
Because, like, Boy's jump arc sucks. It's like, just when you think you're like, I can make that, he won't make it. He only does, like, little hops. It is one of the worst jump arcs I've ever seen in a video game. And I get it, it's a puzzle platformer, so that's kind of the point. But another thing that would reduce a lot of stress, have someone else plug in the other controller and play as Blob.
Yeah.
That would make things so much better. It might result in a lot of screaming of just like, no, get over here! But not necessarily.
Well,
I
because
feel like
I feel like a lot of these two-player games, though, where it's like you need one, like you need the other person. There is no like how right now Blob's not on the screen with him.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen. Like the other player auto shifts right next to him.
Correct.
So it's like,
I constantly have to call Blob.
yeah.
I constantly have to make sure that Blob's in the right spot for his transformation. Otherwise, it doesn't count.
Yeah.
And I don't like it.
And it's like,
See?
just like that.
Because
like,
I had to wait for him
yeah.
to transform. Whereas I feel like during a transformation, everything
It
else should
should
freeze.
stop, yeah.
Yep, everything else should stop.
Because it's not in your control. Like it's out of your control.
Yep. And again, like, I'm sorry to be poo-pooing on this game, but like this game is like really testing my patience.
Well, it's a beautiful game, but it has its issues for sure.
Whereas like I just recorded like a nice bulk of the last story, and I was just like, I can do a few more.
Turn around.
Okay, so that doesn't shove him; it just stops him. So that's nice.
Well, that's good.
But that made this entirely pointless. Whereas with this, I'm just like, I can do a bit of Blob. And like 2 episodes later, I'm just like, I want to kill myself. Alrighty. So now I gotta find a way for him to get down here. Give you a little boost. Give you a little
I know.
Here, little guy.
And you don't have the hole.
Oh, I might have the hole, actually. Come on, you. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna try the hole. Alright, what we got here? Oh, is that the hole down there? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, another thing. They, like, move the beans where they usually are. So you think it's just like, okay, I'm without that bean. Oh, no, they just moved it down here. Ah, for God's sake. See how I was, like, slightly off?
Yeah.
Everything's fine. Nothing wrong with the game. It's my fault. Because, like, I don't like being that person that's just like, wow, this game sucks.
It is like...
Where, like, it's clearly, like, I'm not grasping what the game wants me to do.
Whereas that is a frustrating thing with the game, though, is like...
Come on, just piss off there.
Yeah.
It's not how you're supposed to do it, but that's how I did it.
So, I mean, all of those types of things are what make a game a good game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if it doesn't work well together, those are all flaws in the game.
Mm-hmm. But, like, if they work well for someone else, that's where it gets sticky.
Yeah.
So, like, let's give Cuphead an example. Someone's like, this boss is way too hard, and I beat it in, like, 4 or 5 tries, and I'm just like, wasn't that bad. Because, like, for people, everyone has their hardest boss in Cuphead. Some people find this boss way harder than the other boss.
Yeah.
So, like, when it comes down to it, is that the problem of the game or the player? If someone's just like, wow, this boss is hard, unfair, poorly designed, and for some reason I just either get lucky or understand exactly what the boss is about.
Yeah.
That's where I feel like, no, the player can take some responsibility. Because, like, that was a very common critique, and I bring up Cuphead because there was an infamous tutorial video about a game journalist that couldn't grasp the tutorial. And when you see him play, it's just like, yikes, buddy.
Yeah, you can tell that it's him.
But he blamed the game. And then he went further on to blame, like, toxic gamers and stuff like that. Of like, but it's just like, your job is game journalism.
Yeah.
If you can't understand basics, maybe you're in the wrong field.
Well, I mean, even the tutorial, like, because I've been practicing Cuphead for when we play it, and it's like, the tutorial, like, do I think it could be better? Yeah, I do. However, it doesn't let you move on to the next step until you get the first one. So it's press this button to jump. And you will only move on to the next thing after you jump. Like, press this, then this to dash.
Yep.
You will only move on once you've dashed.
Yep.
So it's like, while I don't necessarily like the mechanics of, like, the like, jump dash.
Jump dash? Okay.
Yeah. I think for me, it feels very awkward.
Okay.
Just because of the timing. Like, I don't like that if you don't have it timed absolutely perfect, then you don't dash. Like, you just fucking fall. It just feels awkward because I've never had to do it.
Okay. Well, it's interesting to get a new perspective.
But it also, that practice round is where you're supposed to learn it.
Yes.
And you don't move on until you've learned it. So, like, if you're struggling in the practice round and you can't fucking get it, you probably shouldn't play the game.
Yeah.
Because, like, while I struggle with it, I know that's a me thing, not a game thing, because I struggle with timing in general.
Correct. Because, like, here's your favorite moving platforms.
Ugh. Fuck that.
Surprisingly, it's not as bad here. I still think Rayman has it the worst because the timing's, like, just off.
Yeah.
To where it's, like, slither.
Well, I think, too, like, not everything is moving. Like, you can... like this. Stand on a regular platform.
Yeah, stand on a platform and actually observe your surroundings.
Yeah. So it's not like everything is moving all at the same time. Like you can.
Because, like, what I'm trying to think of is, looking back on this, I'm like, were Zelda's puzzles this specific? I'm trying to remember.
I feel like a lot of games you have to be very specific.
Okay.
It's just a matter of like, if this one, if you're not exactly specific, you die and have to start over.
Okay. Whereas in other ones, you take
It's
a
just,
hit.
yeah,
or...
it's just like you take a little bit of damage or you don't get to where you need to go.
There we go. Thank you, Blob.
Because
Another
that's
treasure for
something,
me.
yeah, that's something that I complain a lot about games. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't do it exactly where you wanted me to. Because then it's like, I'll think, okay, this is what I need to do, and I'll try it, and it doesn't work. So I'm like, I don't understand what you want me to do. And then you're like, do this. I'm like, I already did that, but it wasn't in the exact spot.
Do this here. Okay.
So I feel like that's really, really common.
Okay. Then
But it's
then I
just-
won't just fault Boy and his Blob for that.
But it's
then.
just the consequence of when you do it that's different. So like here, you die.
Yep. Alright, what we got here? Now watch. Yep, not where I want it. Gotta move over a little bit. That's just what I find annoying.
But I feel like an easy fix for that would be like if you could push or pull Blob a little bit
Yeah.
when he's in that transformation.
Oh, see, so now he's blocking, so I gotta do it the other way. How do I do this puzzle? Because I gotta get him up there to land on that switch. And I think he just has to fall through. No, Blob, that's not what I wanted. How the fuck did you get up there anyways? Nope, nope.
Blob's like, here, here, right here, here.
But I don't know. I'll settle for like half and half. Half's on me as a player, just like clocked out with this game and just
Yeah.
kind of like begrudgingly going through, which I don't recommend ever doing.
Well, I think the thing is, like, you're just over it.
And
I feel like this game would have been more fun for you if you weren't recording.
It's possible. We'll never know.
Yeah. Because, like, recording, I know you get really stressed out. Yeah? You good, bud? Okay. I know you get really stressed out whenever it's like you don't get something in the first few tries because now you're wasting time.
Yes.
So, like, you're spending time on something that might not be fun to watch or whatever. So, whereas, like, I feel like when you're just playing to play, that doesn't matter.
Right. No, I can definitely get that. That's why my recording sessions are like 1 to 2 hours. With the exception of last night. I was pretty proud of last night.
No, we both were really, really productive. I got almost all of my tarot cards sketched out and
Yeah, those look cool.
half of them are painted and ready to go. So,
But I personally think a lot of stress would be relieved if someone else could control Blob.
yeah.
I just don't like how, again, relying on a computer AI, it's always better to have an actual human player.
Well, and it's like, even like you said, if it's not another player, when he's fucking around, the rest of the game should stop.
Yes.
Or like, you shouldn't take damage.
There
So
we
it's
go.
like, if Blob is trying to transform and the little guy runs into you, that shouldn't kill you because you, like, there's literally nothing else you can do. You're waiting for Blob.
Yep. There we go. We got it. Now I gotta find a way to make this fucking hop without smacking into him. God help me. Oh, that's nice. Well. Nope. Now he's back there. Can I shove him with my shield?
This way.
Blob, shove him with the shield. Or not.
Blob.
Hey.
I am like one jump away from the end of this level, and I'm just like, for the love of God, just give it to me.
I know. Like, I just think there should be a way that you can kill it.
Okay, we did it.
Ooh, getting your bum scratched. To Wesker, not Tenny.
Ah! Yes, our puppers is here.
Oh.
Good boys.
He got up and he was staring at me, so I couldn't just ignore him.
Of course. Babies. Hi. Alright, so again, that's another level done. Slowly but surely, we're just chalking away.
Chugging through.
Yeah, this is the final level. This is, if this was like the halfway point, I'd be like, yeah, we're done and nobody cares.
Yeah.
But we're going to chuck along and like, I think our viewers long clocked out. But it happens.
But it's nice to just be like, it's done.
Yeah.
It's finished.
Yep. It's not on the list of things I never completed. We're going to get it done. All right, folks. We'll see you guys in the next part.